This is a pre-surf yoga stretch, and it's designed to open and warm the body to prepare you before getting in the water. We're going to start by finding a comfortable seat, and we're going to take 8 to 10 breaths. You're going to start by filling the belly, expanding the rib cage, and then the chest, and then releasing from the chest, rib cage and belly down. You can use the ocean as a guide, the lapping of the waves on shore if you're doing this stretch down on the beach before you get in the water. You can place the hands on the rib cage. Next, we'll begin to do some gentle neck circles. So we're going to do 3 one direction and 3 the opposite direction. You're going to inhale on the way up, exhaling on the way back down. Circles can be large or small, whatever feels good to you. Coming into a neck side stretch, taking the opposite hand to the side of the head or the ear and pulling upwards towards the center of the scalp. Chin can be down or sent towards the armpit. You're going to reach the opposite hand out and down towards the floor, towards the earth, to get a nice stretch there in the side of the neck. You're going to take 5 to 6 breaths on each side. Next up, you're going to interlace the hands at the back of the skull. Tuck the chin and pull the skin upwards and towards the center of the crown. You want to keep your spine nice and tall, and you should feel the stretch all the way down the spine. Bring the elbows in towards each other. Next, you're going to take the hands to the collarbones and pull the skin downwards towards the heart. Tilt the head backwards and pull the chin up towards the sky. And again, you're going to take 5 to 6 breaths in this pose also. Next, we're coming into a side bend. And here we're going to open the side body and the lats in preparation for all the paddling you're going to be doing. So you're going to inhale, reach the arm up, exhale, deepen into the stretch. And you'll switch from side to side. And you can take 3 on each side, 4 on each side, depending on how the body feels. Coming into cat-cow in a kneeling position. We're going to open the wrists here, so point the fingertips back towards the seat, line them up with the knees. On your inhale, you're going to open the chest and arch into the back. On the exhale, press down into the heel, up into the upper back, and round into the spine. You're just going to move through this pose 5 to 6 times. Next, we're going to come into some wrist circles, just gently warming up the wrists for the pop-up. So you're just going to gently rotate through the wrists, upwards and downwards. Palms can be closed or open. Coming into a shoulder stretch, pulling the arm across the body, rotating through the forearm and feeling a nice stretch in the upper shoulder. Taking 4 to 5 breaths on each side. Next, we're going to come into thread the needle. Have the knees nice and wide, the toes touching together, and send bum back towards the heels as far as you can get them down. You're going to place one hand out to the side. You're going to inhale, reach the arm up, look up, open the chest. Exhale, sweep it down in through the opposite hand. You can have a bend in the elbow here on the supporting hand and try and get the ear to the floor. If you want, you can stay down in that stretch and take 5 to 6 breaths in it, or longer if you need. You're going to be opening up into the upper shoulder and back here, and also opening the chest. Next is lizard. So we're going to take our hands inside our lead leg. The heel of the hand is in line with the heel of the foot, and you're just going to take 4 to 5 breaths in this pose, trying to deepen into the hip stretch. After those breaths, you're going to tuck the back toe, lift the back knee, inhale, rotate towards your knee and lift the inner arm up. Exhaling, bringing the elbow down, and you're going to take 3 to 4 repetitions of that rotation. Then you'll switch over and do the opposite side. Tuck the back toe, lift the back knee, inhale, rotate towards your knee and lift the inner arm up towards the sky, looking up towards the fingertips. Inhale, step back into plank. Exhale, slowly lower down to the floor. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, step forward, low lunge, hands overhead. Exhale, step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, step opposite foot forward, lunge position. Exhale, back into plank, slowly lowering back down to the floor. Repeat this cycle for 5 to 6 times. We're warming into the body and raising the heart rate here. When you're finished your 4 to 5 reps, you're going to walk the hands back towards the feet, widen the stance, and come into a yogi squat. So you're going to inhale in the squat, and then exhale, you're going to lift the hips and fold forward. And you can work into 4, 5 or 6 of those. When you're finished those, you just come up to stand, shake the legs out, and off you trot into the water.